All right, we are live again. Thank you, Mr. How do I pronounce your name, sir?
Sanu.
Sanu. All right,
Yes.
Sanu. So we are live in our Facebook platform at this moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
would you like to introduce yourself, or would you like to stay hidden?
No, I want to. I can introduce. No problem. I'm a student from Bangladesh, just 20 years old, and I'm a student of political science. I'm a Muslim. My name is Sanwar. Uh, yeah, that's it.
All right, perfect.
Uh, I,
So,
I'm I'm glad to be here and to discuss because in the Quran, I studied the Quran. Yeah.
okay, perfect.
And so in the Quran, there are so many verses. For example, chapter 29, verse number 46. وَلَا تُجَادِلُوا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. Don't argue with the people of the book, Jews and Christians, except in the best way. And the Quran tells us about Jews and Christians. That Quran tells us that "Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah." Invite to the way of the Lord by wisdom and beautiful preaching. So we have to discuss with the people. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
All right, that's good. But have you ever read 551 as well? Would you like to? Would you care
Yeah,
to
yeah,
read
sure.
that out
Yeah,
as
of
well for
course.
us?
Yeah, of course. 551. Before starting 551, I want to share one thing. First of all, Quran. Yeah, in the Quran, there are so many category of people in the glorious Quran. Many category of people. For example, when we say disbeliever, it does not mean all the disbelievers are in the same category. This is nonsensical. When we say people of the book, the Quran has mentioned more than 15 category among the people of the book. So there are so many categories. So for understanding 551,
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on, hold on. Because when you are saying something, you have to provide the evidence of your statement. This is how I work. So if you say there are 15 categories in Quran, you have to show me those categories from Quran. Can you please show me which Quran says the verse which says there are 15 categories of Jews and Christian?
yeah, sure, I should show. But before no, the exact statement 15 category, it is not mentioned, but it has given us many category among the people, among the Jews and Christians. For example, it is mentioned in the Quran chapter 3, verse number 110. Uh, can you hear my voice clearly, brother?
Perfectly clear.
Yeah,
Perfectly clear.
thank
I
you.
actually asked you, can you please read 551 first, or should I read that for you?
Yeah, I shall read, but if you read, it will be better. You
Okay,
can read. I
let me
cannot.
let me read that for you. It says, "O you who believe," means Muslims, "do not take the Jews and the Christian as allies."
Mm,
And right now you proclaim something
mm,
different. So what are you trying to say over here? And then you said there are categories,
mm.
rather 15 categories. You specifically claimed 15 categories. Could
No,
you
I said
please?
more than 15 categories, mean many categories, several categories. Okay. Now,
So
in
can you please give me those more than 15 categories from Quran, and what are those categories?
yeah, sure, I shall give no problem. Okay, let me read this verse, chapter 5, verse number 51. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء من بعضهم أولياء بعض. O people of the all you who have believed, don't take the Jews and Christians as allies. They are allies of one another. Whoever is an ally among them, indeed he is one of them. Indeed Allah guides not the wrongdoing, the oppressor people. Okay, let's see one verse. It will be clear, I think. Chapter 60, verse number 8 and 9. Can you please go that verse? Chapter 60.
All right, please state that.
Okay, chapter 60, verse number 8 and 9.
Mm-hmm,
So this is Medina Surah, means it was revealed in Medina.
mm-hmm.
Chapter 60, verse number 8 and 9. Verse number 8, I'm reading. That لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب المقسطين. The translation is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not forbid you from those who have not fight you because of your religion and do not expel you from your homes, from being righteous toward them and acting justly toward them. Indeed, Allah loves those who act justly. Okay, this is verse number 8. Verse number
Okay.
9. Yeah, verse number 9. Allah only forbids you. So He only forbids us, forbids me from those who have fight you because of your religion and expel you from your homes and aid in your expulsion, forbids you that you make allies of them. So there are three categories. I should not make allies those people who are in this three category. First of all, who fight me because of my religion and expel me from my homes and aid other to expel me from my homes, from my homeland. So this is the category on and
Okay.
chapter.
Please hold on over here. Please hold on over here. Which right now, let me show you something. I'm going to show you something over here. Can you please read it out loud?
Yeah, sure. Which chapter is this? Can you please?
It's written. It's chapter 9, verse number 28.
Yeah,
Rather
chapter 9.
29. Verse number 29. Can you please
Yeah,
read what is stating over here?
yeah, sure. Fight those who don't believe in Allah and the
Hmm.
last day.
Hmm.
I cannot see. Okay, and the last
And
day, and don't consider the unlawful things which Allah and His Messenger have made lawful, and don't. I cannot see. Okay, let me read
let me read
my
it.
point.
Let me read it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
who do
please
not
do. Yeah.
adopt the religion of the truth, which is
Mhm,
Islam so far, those who
mhm,
were given scriptures, which is
mhm,
scriptures are Ahl al Kitab, which are the Jews and Christians,
mhm,
fight until they give jizya willingly while they are humbled,
mhm,
willingly jizya, so they are humbled. So,
mhm.
whatever you, this is chapter 9. Do you know the revelation order of Quran?
Yeah, sure. Of course, I know.
Is
Okay.
this, hold on, sir, let me finish, then you can speak. I think you want to rush so fast. We have a lot of time. We'll speak
Yeah, sure.
slowly. I'm not
Thank
going
you.
to
Thank
cut
you.
you. You shouldn't cut me. We are having a dialogue, right? It's
Yeah.
not a debate. So, my friend, this is by revelation. This is the last standing order. Even
Mhm,
so that in Quran, in Hadith says it was told that uh, that after Muhammad, they did
mhm,
not know how to reorder this particular surah because uh,
mhm,
Muhammad died before that, telling them. So this is your last marching order.
mhm,
Quran has three particular segments that by revelation we can see.
mhm,
The first is you have your religion and I have mine. That is when you were in Makkah. That was Makkah.
mhm,
And then you didn't had power, right?
mhm.
And then you can defend you. And then this is the last and final marching order. Isn't this that was proclaimed by all the caliphs when they went out of
Mhm,
Makkah to conquer the rest of the areas? Were they not proclaiming this?
mhm. Mhm.
Your turn, sir. Please.
Okay.
I think this
Uh,
is the end of the discussion. Are you actually listening to me, right? And my voice
yeah,
is clear.
yeah. I'm listening.
Yes, sir.
So can I continue?
I think my sentence ended, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So you have said there are three categories or stages. First of all, when he was at Makkah, Meccan period, then the verse was tolerance, patience, about the verse says, Lakum dinukum waliya din, your religion is yours, mine is mine. And the verse tells us, like Rahafiddin, chapter 2, verse number 256, La ikraha fid din, there is no compulsion in religion, means one can force other to accept the religion. And chapter 18, you can go to chapter 18 verse number 29, that those who want to believe, let him believe, those who want to disbelieve, let him disbelieve. So it is freedom of choice, we can say, that believe or disbelieve. So some people say, oh, this was in Meccan period, so this is not in Medina, means the last time. So that means the Medinan verses contradicting the Meccan verses. But in the Quran, chapter 4, verse number 82, it is mentioned there is no contradiction in the Quran. So, if we think logically, in the reasonable and deeply, then I myself don't find any contradiction in the Quran? Okay, I shall give this answer of this question, chapter 9, verse number 29. But let me tell you first of all, I gave the answer the first
Hold on,
question. Okay?
hold on, hold on, sir. I'm sorry to cut you short. When did I ever said that there is contradiction in Quran? I never said that.
No, some
I'm
people say
actually
I did
forget
not.
some people. Right now, you and I are talking, and
Mm,
that is why before you could say that this is not a contradiction, I
mm,
already told you that I agree with your scholarly agreement
mm,
that Quran came in stages, and
mm,
hence this is not a contradiction, but this is your last final marching order. So I think
mm.
when we are talking, we have to listen to each other and then work accordingly. I can show you contradictions. That's a separate thing, but at least let's stick to what we are talking about over here, please, sir. So
Yeah,
this,
sure,
so you
sure.
said differently, and I showed you that your last final marching order is entirely different.
Mm.
What do you have to say about this
Uh,
particular
uh, uh,
marching
uh,
order?
Yeah, sure, sure. I can say. Okay, let me tell you a little bit history. Then I'm coming to this point exactly. When Muhammad Sallam actually he was in Mecca, then he was not a head of the state. Yeah, there was no state system or there was no law in Meccan period. But when he went to Medina, so he became the head of the state, the president of the state. So he had a state. Yeah, so here there was a state system, there was a political and economical reason for a state. For example, in a state we give tax, right? In a state we give tax. So if there is no state, for example, there is no state, we need not to give tax to the government. But in a state system, we give tax to the government. So it is compulsory for us as a citizen of the state. So when Muhammad Sallallahu went to Medina, he became the head of the state, and all the people he wrote a constitution. It is called Medina Constitution at that time, and Muslims and all the people they were there. So we have to think in a different way, because when he was at Meccan period, he was not a head of the state. There was no state system, there was no law, there was no jurisprudence system, there was no law actually. So he when he became in went to Medina, then the verses regarding to law, regarding to tax, regarding to economics, regarding to politics, regarding to family and divorce law has been revealed, because he was head of the state, and as a state there was a citizens. Okay, let me answer this question.
Hold on now, please. You finished one sentence and paragraph. Let me answer that, please.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
So you are claiming that jizya is a tax. Is that correct?
yeah, sure, of course. I shall explain
Hold
what
on,
jizya
hold on,
means.
hold on, hold on, sir. Hold on.
Mm,
You have already given 5 minutes lecture to me. Let me state something on that.
yeah.
So this jizya is not on Muslims. We all know that. Correct?
Mm.
Number one. Number two. This
Can
jizya.
it?
Hold on, sir. Let me finish. When you were speaking, I kept quiet until you went to try to go on a different topic. So let me speak so that we could come into the same understanding. It's a dialogue, sir.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, sure.
so this verse is actually showing that you are fighting people who everyone, and then when you are at the border of somebody, you are saying, "I am going to attack you and fight you, and you can actually pay me jizya and I will not fight you." So let's consider that, and then let's go back, and you know what these mafia people does. They do the same thing. They go
Mm,
in, they say, "Hey, shopkeeper or businessman, you have to give me money so that I would protect you." But
mm,
basically, those people are thugs. They
mm,
want money. Who do I want protection from? I am wanting protection from those thugs. They want me to give them money so that they could protect me from whom? From themselves, right? Now, if you read this verse, Allah clearly says that it is humiliation. It is a humiliation for
mm,
them. It is not a tax. So, because until they give jizya willingly while they are humiliated, so that they would be humiliated, ठीक है? You need to see the context of the verse, and you need to not go to the scholars to see what they are saying. Okay, now please continue, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. So there are so many points you have mentioned humiliation regarding to tax. So if this is like a mafia, you said when I go to a people, I say, oh, give me tax, or otherwise I shall fight with you. Okay, so there is a question regarding to this issue because when we say is the verse talking to regarding to all the Jews and Christians? This is the first question. Is the verse telling us that fight to with all the Jews and Christians who don't pay the jizya? This is the most important question. But we can find in this verse, it is mentioned, minalladina utul kitab, mean from them. Yeah, from among the people of the book, not with all the people of the book. So from them means from a particular group among them who don't pay the taxation tax to the government. This is a early tax, yearly tax actually. Okay, let me so this verse is not talking about all the Jews and Christians, but a particular group in the state of the Jews and Christians. That is why the verse says from among them, not with all of
Among
them.
who? Among who? Read the verse. I have highlighted and I moved the mouse over it. Who
Mm,
does not believe in Allah?
mm,
Tell me any Jew and Christian
mm,
who would believe in Allah.
mm. Yeah, Allah just means God. They believe in God.
No,
Yeah.
Allah does not means God. Ilah means God. Read your Shahada, please.
Oh, ilah means God.
Read your Shahada, please, sir. You are a
Yeah,
Muslim, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
sure. Allah ilaha illallah.
Okay, there is no God but Allah. Ilah means God. Allah does not means God. It is a
Okay.
word, a name that Muhammad introduced for his God. And that is why the Shahada states there is no God but Allah. So it says the verse is absolutely clear without a doubt. Fight those who do not believe in Allah. So that's a full stop. How can you claim that there are segments?
Yeah.
Jews are Jews, they don't believe in Allah.
Mm,
Christians do not believe in Allah.
mm.
Then they are all of them. They are who? All of them.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very good question. So a very good point. With all of them, that is why first of all I said, is the verse talking with all of them? No. If you read the Arabic text, also that minalladina, the word min means from them. When we say from the family members, it is not with all the family members. From among the family members means from a particular group, yeah, yeah, one people or two people, not with all. So the verse is telling
Hold
that
on. I already showed you. Why are you trying to repeat something? Are you reading something from a text? If you are not reading something from the text, I already showed you that the
mm,
verse is clearly saying,
mm,
fight those who do not believe in Allah.
mm.
Fight those who
Okay.
do not believe in Allah. It is clear. So
Mm,
why are you trying to say again and again and repeating the same thing? I do not know. I know what you are saying, but
mm,
what the verse is saying, the
mm,
people who do not believe in Allah. Give me a Muslim
mm.
who does not believe in Allah, and then give me a Christian or Jew or atheist or Hindu or anybody who believes in Allah.
Mm,
So basically, there is Allah of
mm,
Muslims, and then there is everyone. So basically, it is saying, fight those who do not believe in Allah or in the last day, full
mm,
stop. And then it says, consider who do not consider unlawful what Allah and His Messenger has made lawful. So
mm,
what Allah and His Messenger has made lawful, right? And who do
mm,
not adopt the religion of truth, and religion of truth per this verse is Islam.
mm, mm.
It's right, or is it something else? Is it Christianity or is it Judaism? The
It
religion
is
of truth.
it is
Okay,
law of the state. Law of the state.
not law
Yeah.
of the state. Religion. We
I
are
can
talking
I
about
can
religion. Wait,
yeah
wait, buddy, wait.
I can. Okay,
Ye-
let me tell you.
Deen.
Uh,
Deen is an Arabic word which is does not says law. It says religion. Who do
mm,
not adopt the religion of truth. And now it
mm,
says from those who given the scripture. So basically,
yeah,
even
can I,
those people who are given the
mm,
scripture. So
mm,
this verse tells
mm,
all Muslims to
mm,
go fight everyone who does not believe in Allah,
mm,
even if they are from the people of the scripture.
mm.
Now, how can you negate this verse?
Yeah, okay, that is a very good. Can I respond?
Sorry,
Can I respond
rest? Sorry, I do not know
this
what you.
point? Can I continue
Yes,
now?
sir, I finished. Like, but do not repeat what you are repeating. The verse is clear.
Yeah, sure. I'm not repeating actually. Okay, so the verse says. So you are telling me that Allah, this is a different God. This is not the God of the Jews and Christians. But all the Arabic speaking of the Jews and Christians, they are called God as Allah. Allah just means God in Arabic language. When we say La ilaha illallah, means there is no false God but the true God. This is the exact meaning, because the word ilah means God, but the word ilah is used for referring to false gods or idols or anything else. But the word Allah is referring the God. Allah means the God, means that true God. We can say, okay, this is not the point. So the verse is telling fight though. So the question is it because of belief or is it because of tax? Because of
Okay,
jizya. Jizya.
hold on, sir. Because you stated something, I have to clear it. Because you actually went on to the tangent. You are talking about a translation of Arabic Bible, which was done after the Muslims took
Mm,
control of
mm,
all the Arabian states, Arabian Peninsula,
mm,
including the north of Africa,
mm,
including some major southern parts and western parts, southern and western part of Europe.
mm,
After that time, they
mm,
translated Bible into Arabic and they introduced the word Allah in the Bible. Okay.
mm,
Now, if I take the Quran and
mm,
wherever there and wherever there is Allah written, and I start writing Buddha there or Hanuman there, would you agree to that particular translation if it gets if me or my people have conquered that whole land and
mm.
my language is pronounced the most high language in that area, would you agree to that?
No, I don't. I shall not agree because
Perfect. So that is the situation here, that
so.
the first Arabic translation of the Bible was done in 865, and
Mm,
and you can actually find the codex over there on the internet or on
mm,
the libraries. It's called Syriac Codex 151, and
mm,
that is the first oldest Arabic translation of the Bible that you can actually find. And by
mm,
800 AD, Muslims already conquered all that area and they introduced that word wherever it was written Yahweh, they wrote Allah.
mm.
Does that make any sense for them to do this? Not at
Okay.
all. If
Uh,
Allah, if Allah is there, it should have been there before that. So there was Greek scriptures and there were Hebrew scriptures. You will not find Allah in any of those scriptures.
mm,
Allah was introduced by Muhammad. You will not find it
mm,
before Muhammad.
mm.
Can you find it before Muhammad?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, when? Where? Show me. Show me the
Yeah.
evidence. Show me the evidence where Allah is found before
Mm.
Muhammad.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you a question. First of all, I shall give this particular answer. So this is the question. What is mean by Allah? In English translation, if we translate the word Allah from Arabic into English, what is the meaning of Allah? The word
I
Allah.
I did not ask you this. This is what the translation was created by the Arabs. That's what I'm saying. My
Mm,
question is, can you find Allah? Can you give me the evidence to
mm.
of Allah present anywhere before Muhammad's Quran?
Of course, the world.
So
For
give me
example,
the evidence. Give me the evidence.
Yeah, chapter 29, verse number 61.
That is
Let's
Quran.
read.
That is
Yeah.
Quran. I am telling you, can you give me the evidence
Mm,
before Quran that
mm,
Allah was present?
mm. What do you mean by Allah was present? Allah
The
just means
name
God.
Allah, the name Allah was present.
Okay, okay. If we say the name the name of God is Allah, but if we say the translation of Allah means God, this is a two different issue. For example, when we say God is Allah and when we say Allah is God, two different, totally different thing, opposite thing. Yeah. So that is why I said Allah, God, Allah is God means Allah means God. But when we say God is Allah, that means we are referring that Allah is the name of God. So yeah, your question is Allah was exist before Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and give me the name of God means Allah. But I am telling that the meaning of Allah just means all the people. For example, the father of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was Abdullah, means servant of Allah, means
Perfect.
all of them. uh,
That is a very beautiful point that you raised. Perfect. You actually want to go into this debate, I can go into this debate. So,
no,
you are
brother,
wait,
please.
wait, 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 wait. Now you actually said something, and we will actually look into it.
Sure.
Allah before
Mm,
Muhammad was
mm,
not one word. It was Al, as in the Hebrew word Al, which
mm.
means God,
Mm.
and La, which is the moon god of the pagans. So
Oh,
Allah,
Oh, one second, one second.
the moon god, which actually translate as Al, the god, and the La, which was the moon god of the pagans, just like Baal. So before Muhammad, this is what you can find in the history. So
Mm,
Allah as the God, which does not is not a moon, or is not something local, is not a stone, is not anything else, but he is a Nur. You will only find it after Muhammad. So, and plus you are actually going to claim that it is not two words, it is
mm.
one word. Are you going to claim that?
What do you mean by one word? Yeah,
It is it is
the
is
word.
it is
Okay,
it one
let me answer.
is Allah one word or two words? Is it a
This is one
combination
word.
of one
One,
word or two words?
brother, the root word is ilah. Ilah
Root word
means
is Ella. Okay.
ilah.
So
Yeah.
so
The,
how does this translates into?
okay, let me finish. Yeah. So the root word is ilah. Ilah means God. But the word ilah has been, for example, when you say la ilaha illallah, ilah means there is no false God. The word ilah can be used. The Meccan people, they used the word ilah for referring to the idols. But the word Allah, when we add alif lam in Arabic language, I don't know you know Arabic or not, but I am a student of Arabic language. So when we add alif lam before a word, it is definite article. The, yeah, it means the al means the ilah. This is the root word alif lam and ilah, and has been compounded into one, means Allah, means the God. So if
It
if you
should be it should you just said that it should be Al Ilah, because now
yeah.
you are talking about something that came after Muhammad. So I am
What
going
do
to
you mean
agree
by
with you on
what,
that,
what,
that
what do you mean by
after
after
Muhammad,
Muhammad?
after
No,
Muhammad, it was
brother,
wait, wait,
do you agree
wait.
with me or not that Allah has been compound ilah and alif lam means the God? Do you agree or not?
I am going to agree with you, and I'm going to show you how wrong you are. I am going to agree with you. If it is Al Ilah, it should be written as Al Ilah, not Allah.
Oh,
Why are
this
you
is
writing it Allah?
brother. I
Okay,
think
wait. Okay, and then at the same time, what you are doing is this. Look at the verse. What does it says? Bismillah. What is it saying? Bismillah, right? Right? And
sure.
what you claim that Allah is actually two words,
Mm,
Al and Ilah.
mm,
Now, where did Al go over here?
mm. This I think
Where did
you
Al
don't
go over here?
Arabic,
I'm
brother.
asking you,
No,
brother, I'm
hold
asking
on.
you, where did Aleph went away from here? Because you said Al means the, And ilah is the name which ilah is God, so it's the God. So now when you are saying the, where is alif over here?
My dear brother, this is because of preposition lam. Lam here is preposition. Lillah means for God, for Allah. And
No, 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 no,
let
no,
me
no,
finish.
no.
Let me finish.
I know,
Let me
perfect.
finish.
You
Let
are
me finish.
actually on the right
Uh,
statement. You are actually on the right statement. Lam is for. I know that. So basically, when you read this, Alhamdu Lillah, all praise to La. It is actually saying all praise to La. Where does it
brother,
says
brother.
Allah? Show me
Okay, okay.
Allah here.
Okay. Let me. I don't think that you know Arabic language.
Oh, no, 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 no. So you know Arabic. You are born Arab.
Uh,
Perfect.
uh,
That's perfect. So I know Arabic exactly how you know Arabic, by
okay.
learning Arabic in school. So do not tell me and do not mock me. I ask you a question. Can you show me where Aleph is here? If it is Al Ilah, where is Aleph?
Mm. No, there will not be alif because of preposition. When we add preposition, there then
So
we
there is
when we say lir Rahman. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. When we say lir Rahman, for example, let's go to the next verse. Okay, next verse. Please show the next verse. Ar Rahman. Okay, it is the next verse. When we say lir Rahman, when we say Ar Rahman, then we write alif lam and Rahman. We write alif lam. But when we say lir Rahman, the alif is not there. The alif is cut out because of
read it. It
Arabic
says
grammar.
Ar Rahman, Ar Rahim. Both alifs are there. It does not say
Okay,
Ar Rahman, Rahim. It says Ar
okay.
Rahman, Ar Rahim. Because
Mm,
why does it says that?
mm,
Because, like you said earlier, in
mm,
Arabic they have changed al to the, so it's
mm,
the Rahman, the Rahim, and
mm,
in the first verse,
mm.
alif just gone poofed, and
Okay,
this actually what actually remains is lil la. Alhamdu lil La. All
mm,
praise to La. Who is
mm.
La?
Okay. Can you show me where the word Lir Rahman is mentioned? It will be clear. I think you will. It will
So
be
you have to show
clear.
me. You have to
Okay.
show me. And
Let
secondly, it
me.
doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because Rahman will still be Rahman. Rahman by
No,
itself is a word. Wait,
my
hold
brother,
on,
my
hold
brother,
on,
my brother.
hold on, hold on. Now
Mm,
you are getting hyper. Hold on.
mm,
If you are saying that Rahman by itself is a complete word,
mm,
if you remove Aleph from it, you
mm,
will only lose the from there. That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Rahman by itself, hold on, sir.
Mm,
Rahman by itself is a full word. Do,
mm.
do you agree with me on that?
Ar
Do you
Rahman
agree?
is
Not
the
Ar
masdar.
Rahman. Ar Rahman means the Rahman. You
Mm,
agree? You already told me and all the listeners, Ar Rahman means the, Al means the.
mm.
Correct?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then if you remove Al from Rahman,
Mm,
the Rahman will still remain there without a
mm.
doubt.
But it will not be a noun. It will be something else. But
It will
when it's
it will be Rahman. What does Rahman means?
my dear
You
brother,
tell me.
my dear brother, in English language also we translate into from noun to verb, from verb to adjective. So in English language also the same word, but when for example,
Does it
move.
change the meaning of
One
the
second, one second.
word?
Oh, of course, it changed. Okay, let me give an example.
No.
When it's a move, my brother. Okay, I think you will listen also to me. Yeah, I'm listening to you. So when we say mob in English language, but when we add movement, M-E-N-T, it is noun. When we say mob, it is verb. When we say movement, it is noun. So it is keeps on changing by adding some word. Okay, let's read one verse. It will be clear. Chapter 19, verse number 26. Can you go? Chapter 19, verse number 26.
I can go there, but it does not make any difference because Rahman is by itself a full
My
word.
my brother, my
And
brother. In
then,
this
wait,
verse,
wait,
my
which
brother,
one?
my brother. I am
Chapter,
showing you. I am
chapter,
showing you.
chapter.
Chapter 19, verse number 26.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
go over here. 26. All right. Read it.
Hmm. Okay. So, فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما تروين من البشر أحد فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن. Okay, the word للرحمن is mentioned. Okay, now let's read. Let's see where is the alif in this verse. Where is the alif? Where
Remove the
where is the
alif.
alif?
Okay.
Hey,
I
where
already
where?
told you.
Five.
I
Five.
already told you.
No, no,
Hey,
no.
listen. If you are not going to listen, then I'm going to mute because you asked me a question. I have to answer. Did you ask me a question? Yes, you did. You said where is the alif? Now, if I'm answering, you have to listen. Or don't ask
Yes,
me a question. Keep on preaching. I'll listen. You tell me where is alif then.
mm.
Tell me now. You
Brother,
want to
you are.
speak. You want to speak. Then keep on speaking. But if you ask me a question, then here you have to pause and listen to me to get the
Um,
answer.
brother, I'm sorry. So please don't be angry. Actually, yeah.
So you asked me where is alif. Now, perfect. I told you already. Rahman is
Mm,
a full word in itself. If you say Ar-Rahman, it will be
mm,
the Rahman. If you
mm,
say Lil Rahman, it will use the
mm,
previous thing, whatever is said, and connect. It's a connective adjective. Now,
mm,
if you look over here, the same thing is happening. If you
mm,
say it's the same thing, you are actually proving my point. If you remove Aleph and then add Lam over here, it is
mm,
the connective adjective with Alhamdu, just like you said. And what is
mm.
remaining at the end? Lillah. Lillah, and you remove the lam from it, and then it becomes la. So this
It
is
becomes
what it
ilah.
is.
Okay. My brother, it becomes ilah, and alif has been cut out or removed because of lam. I don't know.
So is there an so you are
Brother,
removing the alif from before lam, and you are removing the alif from
this is
after lam.
this is Arabic. If you ask any Arabic speaking people, they will explain
I
you
will
to you.
show you more
They will
Arabic
say,
speaking people, and then you told me the first alif is removed. I have
mm,
removed it from ar-Rahman, just like
mm,
you showed, and the
mm,
Rahman by itself is a full word, and
mm,
you can see over here,
mm,
then over here you
mm,
have this remaining. Secondly, all of the people agree to the fact that there was no Allah
mm,
before Muhammad introduced it. The only thing that the historians
mm.
know from the carving on the rocks and everything, that the law is the name of a pagan god, and you can search it on the internet. It is
What does mean by lahu? Tell me. What is mean by lahu? If we my brother, if we remove alif and if we remove lam, that the word remain is lahu. Okay, what is meant by lahu?
is there
You are
lahu?
talking. No, hold on. Yeah, of course it will be lahu. Lahul mulk wa lahul hamd wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Lahul mulk wa lahul hamd. The word will be lahu. You are talking in English language lah. There is nothing as lah in Arabic language or in the Quran. Lah. It is
Okay,
lahu.
I actually removed the screen, but then I have to put it back. You know Arabic, at the end of ha, there should be a pesh on top of it to pronounce it as who. Otherwise, you cannot pronounce it as who.
Mm.
Please do not say that.
Okay.
I told you I can read Arabic enough to tell you it cannot be lahu. So
Okay. Now,
now let's
no,
go back. Now let's go back. This is a never ending topic. I'm not going to work on it even further right now. You have stated your part, I've stated my part, and nobody can actually come to an end to this topic because the fact remains the same, that
mm,
before Muhammad, the question that I ask you is the
mm,
same, that before Muhammad you will not
mm,
be able to find it
mm,
anywhere except that you will be able to find la and el. El means God, which is taken from the Hebrew, and Lah is the moon god. And we know that it was there in the earlier in the northwestern areas of Arabia, and we all know that, and this is historically evident. Now, going back to the original point, because you will not going to
okay.
agree with me, you're going not going to agree with me, so
My
we are going
brother,
to
my brother. Because this is dishonesty. This is absolutely dishonesty. Because if you
okay.
ask any rabbi, for example, Jewish rabbi also, they will give the answer. If we ask any
Okay,
that.
wait. Jewish rabbi, let's look at Jewish rabbi. This is the next verse of the same chapter. It says, Jews says Ezra is the son of Allah. Which Jew say Ezra is the son of Allah?
There was a particular group at the time.
Oh, okay,
That
okay.
say,
Does the Quran verse says that the particular group of Jews says Ezra is the
no,
son of Allah?
Quran is denying all kinds of shirk associated partners, whether it is Jews say in a particular group, or Christians say in a particular time, circumstances. It has nothing to do with that, because
What do you
for
mean by that?
example,
No, 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 no. What do you mean by that?
also,
I actually
okay,
agreed to this. No, no. I actually agreed to disagree and moved away from that topic because I know that is a never-ending topic. But here, the verse is clear, and you are asking me to add some additional words in it and say that some Jews over there, which you cannot prove, which no other Jewish community can prove, that
mm,
there is some people who
mm,
worship being Jews saying Ezra is the son of Allah.
mm.
Can you
Yeah,
provide evidence for that?
of course, all the
Please.
tafsir writers, they have explained all. Yeah.
Tafsir writers were writing tafsir hundreds of years, or some years at least. If you even take Ibn Abbas, he wrote it. They link it to Ibn Abbas, but whatsoever, they are writing much later after the death of Muhammad. We all know that. So they are writing from 800 AD and so on and so forth. The mystic hadith writer, even the first one, which is Sahih al-Bukhari, is writing at 850 AD. So
Mm,
none of them know what was
mm,
happening there. So you tell me somebody
mm,
out of the Islamic scripture
mm.
saying as that Jews claimed Ezra is the son of Allah.
Hmm. Of course, at that time, of course, at that time, there was a particular group, and they went to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They claimed that Isra is the son of God, is the son of Allah. So the verse was revealed. They say, the Jews, the Jews. My dear brother, let me finish. I will give you time. So at the present time also, when, for example, in Christianity also, there are more than 2,000 denominations, and one denomination doesn't agree with the other denomination. It does not mean that the Quran is addressing to all the Christians in the same category. For example, Unitarian Christians, Trinitarian Christians. So Unitarian Christian doesn't believe that Jesus is divine. He is Son of God means he is divine. No, they don't believe. But Trinitarian Christians, they believe. So you cannot claim that all the Christians are in the same category, all the Jewish people are in the same category. No. In the Quran itself, chapter 3, verse number 110, you can check chapter 3, Surah Al Imran, verse number 110, it is mentioned that min humul mu'minuna, among them there are believers, among the people of the book
Oh
there
my
are believers.
goodness. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is not what I asked. Once again, you are preaching.
Mm, mm,
What I asked is to
mm,
provide the evidence
mm,
that which sect of Jews
mm,
says Ezra is the son of Allah. That is a simple question. Can you
mm,
provide the evidence? Right now, we can
mm,
provide the evidence by Jewish literature that there was no segment of the Jews who would say that Ezra is the son of Allah. There is none. So
my,
Quran
my,
never
my,
says, Quran, number one, Quran, there is two mistakes here. Number one, you are saying that there are some segment of Jews who would say that. Quran does not say
who
that.
said
Quran
not
does
who
not say that
said
at all.
my brother,
So
the verse was addressed at that time who claimed something, because the verse was revealed at the stage by stage, means at that time when some people claimed something, the verse was revealed, some people claimed other thing, the verse was revealed.
how do you
So
know that? How do you know that this verse was revealed? How do you know
mm,
that? But anyhow, that's a separate debate. I'm not going to go into that debate. Number
mm,
number two, excuse me. Now you
mm,
actually claimed that there are Christians who says that
mm,
Jesus is not divine,
mm.
right? You said that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now what is this verse is saying? The same verse where Ezra is the son of Allah.
Mm. The Christians say, yeah. This
What
is
is
also
saying?
not addressing to all the Christians. My dear brother,
Okay,
in the
okay.
Quran,
Wait,
before starting our discussion, I said in the Quran there are more than 15 category among the Jews and Christians people.
and I
Among
told you
them
give
there
me
are more
those categories. I told you and you haven't provided those. So each and every statement that you are saying has
than
no evidence from Quran. You have not provided me any evidence for the verse name, verse which says there are 15 categories, and you proclaimed it twice right now already. Where is the verse which says there are
okay,
15 categories?
chapter 3, verse number 113. Can you check? Chapter
Can it
3.
says does it says 15? It does not.
What do you mean by
Does it
15? I
says
said that
15? You
there
just
are
said 15.
my brother, you are just talking. So I say there are many categories, more than 15. I did not say exactly 15.
Where did you get the
Everything is not
15?
possible. More than 15. I have found myself. If I wrong, in my research, okay, I am wrong. This is not what the Quran. Quran
Then
has
why are you proclaiming?
mentioned
Why are you
several categories.
proclaiming? No, 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 no. That's not the point. If you are wrong, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with Quran. So
Mm.
why are you
So
proclaiming
Quran
something
has
to be
mentioned.
that in Quran there are 15 categories? I asked you to show me those 15 categories from Quran. Right now we are talking about
Okay,
Quran and nothing
chapter
else.
3. Okay, check. Chapter 3, verse number 113. Okay, let's read. Just read. Chapter 3, verse number 113. It is mentioned. One second.
On your request, I have opened it.
Yeah, okay. So let me read. Laisu Sawa, they are not all the same.
Okay,
Addressing to Jews and Christians. Among the Jews and Christians, all of them, they are not the same. Okay.
perfect.
That means there are so many categories. Okay.
Hmm.
Among the people of the scripture is a community. So it is
Hmm.
talking about one community, is a community standing in obedience, reciting the verses of Allah during periods of the night and prostrating in prayer. So this is talking about one community, means one category of people who are reciting the verses of God, and they are prostrating in prayer. So this is one category. Okay, let me read.
Hold on,
Let me.
hold on, hold on. We'll finish this first, then we will go further.
Mm,
Number one, I told you before.
mm,
It says not God. It says Allah. You already
mm.
said God is not Allah. God can be a Hindu god, a pagan god, or something. Okay.
My brother,
You
when
said
we
that. Hold
translate the
on.
word Allah, it means God. So you were,
The
I don't
translation
know.
is in front of us. The translation is in front of us. It says verses of Allah. Your
Mm.
translators do not translate it as verses of God. They translate it as verses of Allah. You
Okay. So,
translated it as verses of
uh,
God. It is written
okay,
Allah over here. I can highlight.
brother, how many translations have you read? I have read more
I
than
have read
25 translations. I have more
the
than 25 translations. So,
listen, listen. So I can actually go to any translation that I create and I can show you something and you have to accept it, correct?
no, what do you mean by any translation? The
Okay,
translation of the
perfect.
most
Then this
scholars.
is the Sahih International Translation.
Mm,
And this is everyone knows that
mm,
Allah is usually not translated. Number one. Number two, it
mm,
says that there are some people who
mm,
who are still standing in obedience reciting the verses of Allah during the period of the night and prostrations.
mm,
So it also continues many further locations on that. Now
mm.
basically what you are saying, that there is some other book which Jews and Christians accept, correct?
No, our main point is that they are not all the same. This is the main point. I am not talking they prostrate or not. It has nothing to do with us. I am telling that laisu sawa. In Arabic, laisu sawa means among the people of the book, all of them they are not the same. There are so many
this
categories.
verse this verse is actually showing only the fact that there are some people who doesn't know about the scripture, and basically it is agreeing to the fact that the Bible is not corrupt, and basically this is actually 100% according to the Bible, and it
Mm.
says perfectly that some people might have changed the Bible but
You are
some people
changing
did
the
not.
topic, brother. Brother, you are changing
And
the topic. Our
no,
topic is
because you
not
brought
Bible
up
is
this
corrupt
verse.
or not. Okay,
You
Bible
brought
is
up this
corrupt or
verse.
not. This is not our topic.
So you brought up this verse. There are some people among the scriptures,
Mm,
right, which would do something different, but none of the people of the scripture ever used Allah. So basically, in the Old Testament, so right now we are talking, and you are claiming Allah was there before. In the Old Testament, if we go, we can actually find what does the name of God means. Can you find that in
mm,
the Quran?
mm.
What the name of God means?
What the name, brother?
Name
You
of
are
Allah
changing the
means.
okay, name of Allah.
Okay,
I
so
will show you, but you are
and
changing the
you are
topic.
going to say
Hold on. You are changing
it
the
just
topic.
means the Allah. But
Okay, let's read.
but if
Let's brother. Hold on 1 second. Let's take the first statement. all of them, they are not the same. This is our point. We are not talking who recite the verses of Allah or not, Bible is corrupt or not. This has nothing to do with our topic. So Laisu Sawa in this verse is telling that they are all of them, they are not the same, means they are not in the same category. There are so many categories among them. This is the verse is telling the first statement. And the one category is those people who are prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reciting the verses. This is the second point. This is not our point. Our point is among them, they are not the same category. This is the Quran is telling. So you cannot claim that Quran is talking, when Quran addresses Jews, the Quran addresses all the Jews. This is nonsensical. When Quran addresses Christians, all the Christians. No, there are more than 2,000 denominations in the Christians,
And
among the
there are
Christians.
so many denominations in Muslims as well. Let us not go over there. Let's read this because now you have proclaimed something. We have to look over here. So this is Exodus, basically, and Moses is speaking with God, and God in the previous verse, this is interlinear so that you can read what the Hebrew word is saying. So
Mm,
God said to Moses, saying, I am who I am.
mm,
I am who I am. And in
mm,
Hebrew, it actually means I am who I am, or I will be who I will be, or I was who I was. Right? And then Moses said to God that I will go and I will say that Yahweh has sent me. Who sent me? He said, Yahweh has sent me.
mm,
Because Yahweh means he is who he is. And when you read any biblical verses from
mm,
Jews scriptures, rather the Old Testament, let me just say that you will always see the name of the God as Yahweh or Jehovah or similar. You will never be able to find Allah or the God. The God, the concept of the God is nowhere to be found over there. So
mm.
the wherever Yahweh was mentioned, that is what I'm saying previously as well, and that's what they put in. So so nobody changed the verses, nobody did anything. There was no one who would say Ezra is the son of Allah, and that's a fact because if you read the history, you will know that, and you do not have any evidence to provide me against it. If you do have, give me a sect name of Jews who would say Ezra is the son of Allah. Can you give me the name of the sect which will say Ezra is the son of Allah?
No, you can check the tafsir, maybe mentions.
Forget the
I don't
tafsir.
see
I
that.
said,
I
I
don't see that.
said, can you give me the
I don't see.
name? So there is none because there is none.
Hold on. 14th
There
century
is.
years ago. Hold on one second. Again and again, a group of people came to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, asked him a question. A group of people came to him. No one they wrote what they asked. All the times there was no paper available at that time to write down. There was no computer. There's no who came, who didn't come. So the Meccan people, for example, when this verse was reciting, for example, not a single Meccan people claimed, "Oh, you are reciting something that doesn't exist. Show me where the source from any source where it is mentioned the Meccan people they claimed Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they said to him that you are reciting, you are claiming something that the Israel is the son of God, but that no sect ever exists. So you are wrong. But not a single.
Show me the verses of Quran that was written at the time of Muhammad, and I will show you that. Can you show
No,
me
that is
one
why.
single
That,
Quran that was
Mhm.
written at the time of Muhammad?
That is why I said that if a group
I
came to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, no,
I
hold on,
no.
you are changing the
No, no,
topic,
no, no,
brother.
no,
You are
no, no, no,
changing.
no, 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 no.
If
I'm
a
not
group
changing the
came to,
topic.
if
You asked me something and I give you an answer. Now you have to give me the answer. Where is that Quran that was at the time of Muhammad so that we can see that this verse was present there at the time of Muhammad? Number two, this is the chapter 9 when you actually conquered
hold on, hold on,
everything.
hold on, hold
When
on,
there
hold on,
is
hold on.